Hey folks, it's your boy Droid here with a new video about the complete fall of grace by the Dallas Mavericks. First and foremost, hit that subscribe button. Like this video if you like this video. Um, I also want to say these are allegations, so they may or may not be true. But however, for this video, I'm gonna assume it's true. But I also like to say, innocent until proven guilty. You never want to rush the judgment, but we're going to assume in this case that these allegations are indeed true. And also want to note that Mark Cuban, he sort of uh, acknowledges it, so maybe it really did happen. But anyways, here's the video. So the Dallas Mavericks, since the 2000s, after drafting Dirk Nowitzki, they've really been a perennial playoff contender. I mean, they've been very good year in year out in most of the 2000s, and some of those years, they're title contenders. I mean, early 2000s, you had Michael Finley, you had Steve Nash, you had Dirk. I mean, those teams are pretty good. They never really, reached the promised land. Then you have that brief span in, '06, '07, where they were extremely good. Dirk Nowitzki was an MVP. Uh, he won MVP one of those years. He's an MVP candidate. Led his team to the finals where they choked, and then they also lost in the first round of the next season when Dirk was a MVP. And you think some of those years, people say Dirk's most of Dirk's prime was wasted. They ended up winning the championship in 2011. It all came together for them. They swept the LA Lakers, basically ending that dynasty. And you know, I believe, I'm trying to think the year, like 2014, 2015. I mean, they completely fell off. They were never the same team. They get Rondo one year, mid-season, expecting him to be the key to the puzzle to really get them to become a really good team. And in the regular season they were decent, but in the postseason his the place where he thrives, the postseason. He has the big falling out with Rick Carlisle. They suck in the postseason. They get bounced, and the next year, and they limp to the playoffs. But they were no match for the Oklahoma City Thunder. I mean, they were no match. They won one good game. I was watching that series. That was a very good game they played, but they just couldn't compete. And now we're here. They're a mediocre team, and they've really fallen from grace. You know, Mark Cuban said the other day. He said they're basically tanking. They're a tanking team, and it was not long ago when he said they would never tank. They will not be a team that tanks. They're gonna be a team that always tries to compete, and it really fell off. But today we learn that this great organization has fallen to the growing issue with the treatment of women. There's a huge allegation of sexual misconduct against this organization, not against the players, which is good. The players generally said not to have been any part of this scandal, but this has gone on for some time, the last few years, where in many workplaces women are not treated very well, and the Dallas Mavericks are no longer an exception. They're one of these people, and it's a damn shame because you think that Mavericks organization being well run, except when it gives money to free agents. My goodness, but Mark Cuban has really lost a lot of face. First, he says they're tanking after going against tanking for so long, and he's basically allowed this to go on under his nose. It has to be a major fall from grace. I mean, this team has completely fallen off. They're no longer a relevant team, and now the chances of getting a free agent, a really good free agent, is going to definitely be hurt by this scandal. I mean, the Dallas Mavericks had never been able to get the big free agent splash. Never. They always try to get free agents. They always killed, always they killed the 2011 championship roster trying to get Dwight Howard and Darren Williams. They failed. I mean, they failed to get free agents, and now it will not be any different. So I mean, the Dallas Mavericks. It's a damn shame to see how these guys really fell off, and they're now a scandal laden team, and this is gonna be a developing story, but just to see how such a great franchise has been damaged. I mean, we're looking at this team, and it's like they have some prospects for the future with Dennis Smith Jr. and maybe a little bit of Yogi Ferrell. Harrison Barnes is a straight up bum. No disrespect to the man, but I don't think he's gonna be the guy that really leads them to the promised land. Um, you also gotta have to consider a lot of money they spent. They spent so much money on Chandler Parsons before he's gone now, but they spent money on him. Like they can't get that free agent. I can't see them getting it now with this whole scandal. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Leave a like, definitely subscribe, and definitely leave your thoughts on this video. How you feel about the Dallas Mavericks. How they've fallen from grace. All right, see you.